Turkish talent on his way up through the field.
Rounding out row number 3, Marcos Ramirez on the number 24 bike, and he is another Spanish rider. The dominant nations in this Red Bull Rookies Cup, Italy and Spain, with 4 riders each. Now, how difficult is it going to be to pick one from another, because they're all dressed identically, the bikes are identical, only the helmets distinguish them, at least visually, and the number on their machines as well. It's a 14-lap race, their first of 2 this weekend. They do double headers when they make their appearance tomorrow afternoon at 3:30. It'll be race number 2, also 14 laps. Got a couple of guys, one guy anyway, holding his hand up on the grid, needs some attention, and they're we'll see how it goes here. Holding the red flag up at the start. We've got one bike that's being pushed back off the grid by the rider. He's going to try to restart it. It's number 34. That is Jordan Weaving from the Republic of South Africa.
Yeah, not the start that he wanted, unfortunately for Jordan. That's the end of his race. He's taking that machine off the grid now, and what he might be able to do is start from pit lane.
They've got to get the bike started first. They've got to get it fired first and foremost. Now the Chief Green Marshal is up with the red lane. The lights go down. He makes a great start. Pole position.
These guys are. This pack was very, very close in qualifying, but a lot of time between the field, and you can see them on track there. There's not a lot of time between each rider out there on track as well.
Hanukkah has slotted into second position with Perez, Diego Perez on the number 3 bike, the Spanish rider third. We got a couple of guys pushing way wide. The 2 leaders pushed wide. It looked like Perez moving through to take over in the front spot here. We'll get confirmation of that in just a moment. It is Perez on the 3 bike, the Spanish rider, who took advantage of a mistake by first and second place, and that was Daru and Hanukkah. Spread across the track, using all 50 feet.
They certainly did. The other thing is, because there's that many of them, the guys behind are going to get sucked up in the slipstream effect as they head off the end of that long straight and into the middle complex section, sector 2 here at Boston COTA Park.
And Karel Hanukkah was able to recover from that. He's moved out to the front, the number 98 bike. It is Perez in second position. The orange helmet of Daru is has now pulled on and is a solid 3rd place right now. But boy, this is anybody's race, and we're not even 1 lap done.
As they get up there into turn 13, right hand up the hill, flick over to the left. Through 15 now.
Whoa, running wide, the number 27 of Joe Roberts, the American. He is in 4th position, but might have lost a spot there, running off on the strips. And even down to 2 riders there. 33, it was 33, and he got he gets his bike up and going again. Slight advantage right now, Karel Hanukkah, the veteran from a year ago, winner of the final race, as you said, in 2012.
Down the hill they go again on the brakes. What a group of guys they've got there as well, just using that slipstream effect once again. A lot smoother this time through. Everyone's nerves will have settled down. 12 laps to go here. Not as long as the MotoGP races, but these boys very, very nervous anyway.
Boy, what a lead pack. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 or 10 riders in the lead pack. Then a very small gap back to the second half of the field. And up from the back comes, it looked like the number 96, Manuel Pagliani, who started from the front row, but he had a rough outing there, and he's having to work his way up through the field. Pagliani started from the number 2 spot.
I just saw number 54 Top Rack as well in a couple of frames ago. Just got a great drive out of turn 13 back there.
Our leader is Karel Hanukkah, and along with him it is Scott Theroux, the Dutch rider in the orange helmet there. Number 28 is taking over 3rd spot. That's Bradley Ray from Great Britain. And they've shuffled Perez back a spot into 4th, I believe. There's Theroux with the orange helmet, very easy to spot. Hanukkah, the leader and winner of the final race last year. He's out in front, has a small gap. Not large enough to call it a lead just yet.
The turn 54 moves up into the slot as well.
96, Pagliani has moved up into 5th position.